shit. It's freaking raining. It's freaking raining, boys. I gotta try to get the CD5 back on the ground and get it out of the shop. It is early. It's about 7 in the morning and we need to be to the exhaust shop by the time they open. So I got to get this thing back on the ground so that we can hopefully take it up and have the exhaust redone on it. Let me go ahead and get this tire thrown on and get this thing back on the ground. Got her warming up, boys. It is a little chilly this morning. Headlights still look good. So guys, if you saw the last video, the update one, you saw that I've been trying to get the turbo car back. I had to wait on the wastegate. Now I'm waiting on a day to tune it. Well, I thought about it the other day as well, as far as tuning goes. If I'm gonna be going Tuesday or Wednesday, hopefully, to tune and pick up the turbo car, why not try to prep the CD5 for a drop-off for getting that retuned as well? That'll be like 3 or 4 stones, birds with one stone, as they say that time. So I don't know what I'm talking about. It's early, guys, but yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. The main things that I need done to this car to make up for that 137 we made the first time. Number one, the downpipe is crappy as fuck. It's like a stock downpipe, and then the stock downpipe is a large outer diameter pipe, and then there's a little pipe in the inside. They make it like that so that it burns more cleanly or something. We don't have a cat, so we don't need any of that. But it's what I had laying around, and huge shout out to Dunny Metalworks for rigging this up so that we can tune. And then I've been driving it for months now like this, but it rattles. And it's really choking the F23 out. Y'all done got this, ain't been here too long, have it? How long y'all had this one?
I've been about a year now.
Have I been here since in a year? exhaust shop, and good and bad news, I guess. I mean, so they fixed the rattle, which is great. I'm not getting any crazy rattles anymore. They cut slits in the downpipe and weld it through to try to tack the rattling pipe on the inside to the outside pipe, if that makes sense. So that's gotten rid of the rattle, so I'm good for that. I mean, at least now I can drive and not have to hear that. But and we also tried to get more of an angle and close the gap between where we cut the bumper and where the exhaust was hanging lower before. So we tucked the exhaust up a lot. Would have been nice to, it's fucked up right here, whoa guys. But it would have been nice to get a little bit more angle out towards the passenger side, but to do that, it would have probably just took a lot more like custom exhaust work, and I just didn't want to spend it because that's not really helping my horsepower situation. I was really banking on that downpipe stuff, but I guess what I'm gonna have to do is just keep looking on Marketplace until I can find the correct downpipe for like the F23, and then we can cut and redo that. I'll probably let Donnie do that since we did it last time, and yeah, we should be good. But yeah, that's pretty much that situation. So I'm not too sure. I may still do the throttle body anyway. If I could just get 150, I probably wouldn't even touch the downpipe, honestly. But in any case, this is where we're at. So right now, I'm gonna probably pick up something to eat and then head on back to the house. So back out here in the shop, guys, and what I think I'm gonna go ahead and do is the H23 throttle body upgrade to this F23, get it breathing up top better. Also, guys, I did think about it, and I don't have to find a downpipe. I already have one. Let me explain. We have up here in the top the Jackspania header that's supposed to go on trap car. And as you know, trap car has the two-piece eBay design downpipe that goes from, the header piece, which goes down to the two-hole bottom piece. We should be able to modify that to work on this car. So that being said, we should be straight. We shouldn't need to buy a downpipe. What I'm gonna do is, I am gonna try to swap this throttle body out today, and that's gonna close out this video. I'm gonna go ahead and dive into pulling this throttle body off. I think I've already looped these lines. Yeah. So I've already looped these lines on this one, so there's no coolant going to it. That's a good thing. Makes it a lot simpler. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it pulled off, get it probably ported out to the H throttle body, and then get it thrown back together, and we should be good to go. Got the whole setup off, guys. Here she is. And one cool thing about the F23 is this top portion is already open. I learned that when I did the turbo swap. That's really, really neat. I like that. So here is the gasket from the H23A, and you can see just how much more material needs to come off to port match it. This is why I always tell people this is a great modification if you run across a H23 throttle body for the low, because a lot of times what the guys are doing with the H23s is exactly what me and Jeff did in that video, where they're going with a 70 mil or bigger, 72. Some of them are going up even higher if they got real big automobiles or turbo setups. So that leaves them having the stock throttle body, which they don't really want or use anymore or something. So they end up selling them for really cheap. And that's why I always say, keep your eye out if you see one. I'm almost certain that it might be the same as an H22A4. It might be, but I don't want to just say that because I've never been able to compare a A4 to the H23 one, but I know that 23 has the bigger one, basically like the F20B manual version would have. And you can see here, guys, this is the one off of my car, and this is the H one. So you can clearly see like the difference here. Trying to put them side by side just to give y'all a comparison, but you can see like there's a definite noticeable difference. Matter of fact, I think I got a tape measure. So here is the stock F23 one. About 2 inches, 2¼ inches. Well, actually a little less than that. This is all just oil, so it's actually less than that. It's actually about 2 1/8 inch for the stock F23 one. And then this one here, as you can see, is almost 2½. So you're gaining significantly here just off of a stock throttle body. That's why I always try to tell people and put people on game. If you know a buddy with an H23 that swapped out for a bigger throttle body, just toss them some money for that stock one, man, and throw it on your CG, or probably any F series would probably benefit from it because they're all pretty much this punier one as far as the single cams go. So definitely an option. So I'm gonna go ahead, port match this out. I gotta switch over the map and TPS onto the H23 one, and we'll get this thrown back together. All right, boys, let me cut this heat off. Okay, guys, so yeah, heater is back on, man. It's that time of the year. So yeah, we have this thing completely back together. As you can see, to finish it off, we got the 3-inch V-stack on the end. That should allow it to direct the airflow a lot better, and that should definitely help out with that horsepower as well. But yeah, we got her on, man. That H23 throttle body bolted right up. Everything is good. So that's pretty much where we're gonna end this video off. But check this out, boys. Yes, sir, ski. We have the adapters. These studs are 4x100. These in here are 4x114. So the plan is the smaller pattern on those are 4x100. We're gonna run that, and then we'll just adapt it to the 4x114, which is on this car. And I did this because in case I do run across any more wheels that are just 4x100, I feel like I'm more likely to see those. I can run whatever set I want now, pretty much, since we're gonna be using these. So that's a good thing, but we're gonna install those in the next video, guys. So with that being said, man, drop a comment down below and let me know, what do you think of this? Should we go ahead and have James retune it with just the throttle body, or should I just hold off and wait till we can get that downpipe addressed? I know we should gain with just the throttle body, but I feel like that downpipe is my biggest restriction right now. So it's just in the air, man. I know it should drive good with this 68mm throttle body, so I could drop it off when we go tune the turbo car and just leave it and let him run through it like this. Or I could just hold off. I do want to try to go ahead and get the van right next. So after we do the van, maybe we can go ahead and get the Jackspania Racing header on the trap car. And then from there, we can use that downpipe, chop it up with Dunny, and make it fit this setup. So then it'll be fully ready to be retuned. So yeah, guys, with all that being said, I'm gonna wrap this video up right here. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Smack the like button for me. Again, guys, free horsepower upgrades. So I will catch y'all next time. Remember, respect our bills. Peace out.